Okay, I thought I'd do a quick review on these two products. This review is a little different because, you don't have my face in there like a normal review, but you're here to learn about the products. So, first of all, these two, Echinacea and Cannabis, period. I highly recommend that you try them together. Let's start with the Echinacea Ultra first. This company, Mountain Rose Herbs, I definitely recommend, although I do recommend buying their USDA organic herbs and making your own tinctures, and I'm going to show you why. And I find this to be true with just tinctures in general on the market. You can make a better tincture than you can buy. If you look at that, now if you make Echinacea tea, it's much darker than that, which tells me that the potency of this is not up to par with my standards. And I've also noticed that I get better results out of tea made out of just USDA organic plant material than I do tinctures that are bought. Homemade works way better. If I made this myself with just grain alcohol, which I highly recommend, that's another thing that people go wrong with. When you make tinctures, you want to use grain alcohol, not vodka or Everclear or rum or some diluted cheap liquor. It's got to be grain. Grain alcohol tastes like isopropyl. So I definitely recommend Echinacea tea if you need Echinacea. But what I want to do, and I think this would be awesome. You can, since hemp was legalized, you can buy THC products now. So get you a full spectrum. Better yet, buy some hemp flower, right? Get you some Delta 9, legal Delta 9. Add the hemp flower into the into the grain alcohol and then the echinacea together and make you a badass hemp, or if you can legally do the marijuana thing, if you're in a legal state, either marijuana or hemp mixed with echinacea, and try it. And I'm telling you, like, if everybody knew how good these two were together, they would it would be every dispensary would be selling echinacea and cannabis products combined together. So if you read the research about echinacea, it actually works with the endocannabinoid system. It contains alkaloids and all kinds of stuff. So this plant interacts with the endocannabinoid system, and it will make you feel like $1,000,000. It's fantastic when you're sick, cold, flu, immune system type stuff. Now let's move on to the CBD tinctures. Okay, the first thing about this tincture that you should understand is it's not worthless, but it's not the best quality, and I'll tell you why. First of all, this has got an isolate in it. It's got CBD isolate in it. It's not full spectrum. Full spectrum means they take the hemp flower and they soak it in alcohol, so you get everything that's in the hemp flower. This is just CBD isolate, so they just added the white powder to this. It works, but it's not effective. It's not as effective as a full spectrum CBD extract, which is just hemp flower soaked in alcohol, and it should be like almost black with a hint of green to it. This is relatively clear. That's how I can tell it's a distillate. If it says that it's full spectrum and it's clear looking and it's not blackish, greenish black, then it's not what it says it is. Always check certificate of analysis on this new hemp stuff. I definitely recommend a company called New Leaf. They're from Colorado. They've been around. They've been in this game since the marijuana was legalized there. They're in the hemp game now, and they have superior products. But I still definitely recommend just making your own, honestly. If you need a tincture, make your own. And then you know what went into it too. So these two products are good, but honestly, make them yourself and they'll be better. I do recommend buying the USDA organic echinacea from Mountain Rose to make your own. But I can't say that this is better than homemade. The homemade will blows this right out of the water. In fact, I've yet to find like a quality tincture anywhere. To be honest, I just don't. It's just better to make your own for both of these. Now, if you don't want to make your own and you want to buy the CBD, get full spectrum from New Leaf. And if you are going to buy your echinacea extract, I definitely would recommend Mountain Rose. But like, if I was sick, I'd probably chug this whole bottle. Echinacea works, but to me, you have to take a lot of it. Like I'll use at least an ounce in tea and drink like a pitcher's worth, but it works. Anyway, that's all for this quick review. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, all that. I'm not a huge YouTuber or whatever, but I occasionally put out videos. It's fun. I appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.